Do you feel uncomfortable with DSA questions? Even I felt the very same when I started my DSA journey. Today I'm ranked in the top 0.3% on the platform. The only one thing that helped me was consistent practice. Hi guys, I am the algorithm and this is day 17 of LeetCode POTD challenge where we solve a POTD every day to improve our DSA skills. आज का सवाल है find the maximum length of valid subsequence 2. हमारे पास nums array है और एक integer k है and we have to find the length of the longest valid subsequence of nums. Any subsequence is valid only if it satisfies this given condition and इस condition में क्या है कि the sum of all the adjacent elements उनका modulus with k should have the same value. For the given nums and k, the sum of all the adjacent elements is odd and its modulus with 2 will be 1, and because of this the output here is 5 because we can take a subsequence of the whole array and that will be a valid subsequence. The next step is to look at the constraints, and once I see them, the only thing that comes to my mind is that somehow I have to use dp here and maintain a state with the index and integer k. For this given array, let me first create another array by taking modulus of all the elements with k. Here, if I trace down the elements, which will be the part of the longest valid subsequence, I will notice that elements at the odd positions have the same modulus with k, and elements sitting at the even positions also have the same modulus with k. This observation will be really helpful because first of all, we can see that the modulus can only go from 0 to k minus 1, and we have indexes from 0 to n minus 1, which will also be in ranges of 10 to the power of 3. Hence, if we can create a state of n into k, we will be able to solve this question using dp. हमने पहले ही नोटिस कर लिया है that for a subsequence to be valid, उसके alternate elements का जो modulus है that should have the same value. Let's say कि हमारे पास एक subsequence है और उसके last दो elements का modulus a और b है. In that case, जो next element उसमें add हो सकता है वो वही होगा जिसका modulus a होगा. इस फैक्ट को यूज करके आई कैन से कि अगर मेरे करंट एलिमेंट का मॉडुलस ए है एंड आई सपोज दैट द प्रीवियस एलिमेंट जो कि मेरे वैलिड सबसीक्वेंस का पार्ट है उसका मॉडुलस बी है, तो फिर dp of ab will be equals to dp of ba plus 1. Here dp of ab means the length of the longest valid subsequence that is ending in the last two elements having modulus a and b, and dp ba का मतलब है the length of the longest valid subsequence that is ending in the modulus ba. I am not going to show you the C++ solution today. You go yourself on LeetCode and try to code it.